They say that matter never disappears. It just changes form. I don't know. The idea that death doesn't exist scares me more than death. I was born in Poland Spring, Massachusetts, or at least that's what people tell me. A land of trees and a carpet of leaves. I have few memories of those times, but sometimes I like to pretend I'm still there. Life goes around and around, and I'd like to come back. I'm in New York City. It all starts and ends here. That is, if things start and end at all. I've been in shitty jobs, kitchens, public restrooms, grammar schools, high schools, universities, hospitals, offices, bars, banks, movie theaters, shitty jobs. I always felt used, always serving people who don't even look at me. The idea that life recycles itself scares me. Are we something permanent, or are we transitory? Where are all my lost memories? Was I a stone, a sugar cube, a fashion model, a guitar, a Pakistani cab driver? Science says that matter can be converted, so I could be made with parts of a car, a telephone, a Tibetan monk, or a Frank Sinatra CD. Sometimes I think it's better not to think too much about the what and the why, because something always happens that changes everything, and we have to start all over again. I never understand the reason for this back and forth. Nobody is with me for enough time to exchange their ideas and thoughts. Science says they know when the universe was created, the Big Bang. Nobody knows when it'll end, though. Some scientists think the universe is expanding, and then it'll contract, and then there'll be another Big Bang, and on and on and on to infinity. How many Big Bangs came before this? And how many people have asked the same questions, like I'm doing right now, before me? And how many are going to ask the same questions after me? I feel alone in this disconcerted universe. I know I'm alone. And I'm scared that death doesn't exist. And I'm scared to think that way. I think I may have a Kleenex complex. I feel used, no respect, no love. And I'm tired. I want to stop this hamster wheel, this treadmill, nowhere to nowhere. I'm tired. Sometimes I wish I didn't know anything, so that I could live happy and innocent. Every time I think that, though, I know I'm in another turn of that wheel. Like I was here before, and it's worse. I don't know why I have to keep returning. I ask myself what Freud would say about this. He would say that everything spends its life trying to return to the womb, to the beginning. I don't know. I feel like a ghost, like a shadow. Nobody cares for me. I think this is the closest to death that I've ever been. I'm not sure. Who can be sure? If death doesn't exist, life doesn't have meaning. Does life have to have a meaning? I don't know. I don't find pleasure. Sometimes I think I just don't have a talent for living. Maybe the best way to deal with it all is just to forget. At least I have that. Maybe this time the water will take me back to Massachusetts, to the way I was, although I don't really know what I was. I don't know if it's the beginning, but I want to go back. I want to feel at home, although home doesn't exist. And maybe peace isn't in the end. It's in the beginning. And it's the only peace. People say matter never disappears. It just changes form. I don't know. I'm just toilet paper.